Good evening, guys. How we doing? How did everybody trade today? Coming in a little more mellow. A plus, huh, Brad? Pider, oh, we're doing. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure what to expect tonight with CPI being tomorrow morning. What's up, Brain? How are ya? What's up, Max? Green on the day. Okay. Last gig. Welcome. John, welcome. Honky Stonk, welcome. Pider, Mason, Chris. Let's see. Dr. Zay, Squanto, Impulsive Waiver, Copter. How's everybody doing? Still got people slowly filing in. Like I said, I don't know what to expect this evening with CPI in the morning. What's up, Chuck? How are ya? What's up, Running on Empty? How are ya? But yeah, we do have big news tomorrow morning and really the rest of the week. It is earnings week. The banks launch their earnings starting tomorrow morning, I believe. So what's up, Jimmy? How are ya? Darth locked up 5 XFAs. Nice. Nice. GG's in the chat for Darth. That's a heck of a day. NQ is slower than a turtle since 6 p.m. Yeah, I don't know what to expect tonight, really. It could be a little bit of range-bound, slow action. We'll just have to see what Asia wants to do here in about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. What's up, Nick? I had a pretty good trading day today. I took 2 trades. One was a short from just below 920 and wrote it down to, well, I got trailed out at about 8 in the high 850s. I was targeting 844. And then I took a 2-mini long from 925. Took the first one off when it got up to 970. Took the second one off at 23,010. So I made a little over 4K today. It was a good trading day. 2 trades and I was done. What's up, Sid? I'm good. Someone, if I was to full port right now, what position would I take? Well, I will let you guys know. We do have some positioning going on much higher on the NQ. Up here above 250 and up at 450 up here. So it looks like there are some players trying to stack into the top side. So we will just kind of sit around and wait and see what happens at 8 o'clock, 8:30ish. I might let that Asian opening, that 30-minute opening range set before I think about taking a position. I'm not really interested in getting involved anywhere around 23K. It looks like ES is around that 6,300 level. Kind of holding it as support right now. It came up into the 63.13 to 63.15 area and rejected earlier today. It looks like it's going to take some sort of catalyst to get outside of the range that we're in. Nahal, tough day today. You were green, but not a lot of opportunities. Yeah, like your opportunities were early in the session, right? Like up until about 11:30 Central or Eastern Standard Time. Really, that New York Open was kind of telling what was going to happen. The sell-off wasn't able to push new lows. The buy-up wasn't able to push new highs. And I kind of said that in my trading plan that I was not expecting much more than a range play today. Green on 4 accounts, red on 1 today. That's a good ratio, someone. Not bad. Not bad. Well, if we are going to range 6,300. Yeah, Darth, I just don't know what to expect with CPI. Like, all the news is back-end heavy. It starts tomorrow, and then it continues throughout the week. We do have options expiration as well, monthly expiration this week. I'm not sure exactly what day it is, but those do expire. So I'm expecting a little more movement tomorrow and the remainder of the week. Not so much this evening for the Globex session, which I'm fine with, right? I got a good start to the week. I pretty much made what I want to and then some for the entire week today. So we're kind of just chilling. So unless it's a really good opportunity, I'm not going to be too incredibly aggressive. Roman, how do I think? What's up, Roman, by the way? How do I think we're going to open here? I honestly think it's going to be chop, Roman. If you're asking me, I don't know for sure, but it's looking very choppy. So we'll have points of interest, you know. Today's highs up here at 23,067. We do have a little bit of a rejection area up here at 23,035 to 23,040. So we'll just have to keep an eye on those areas, see what happens. If we lose 23,000, 23,000, the 22,980 bounce back up to 23K, and a rejection would have me leaning short side. Probably targeting this central pivot area at 968. I kind of need to decide what count I'm going to trade. I think I'm going to trade. We've been doing the My Funded Futures thing lately, so let's keep it rolling with that, and get the account P&L up on the screen for you. There we go. All right, that's live. As you can see, I haven't taken a trade during the Globex session at all. Nahal, it's in the Level Up Discord. It's under a private channel. Yeah, only YouTube channel members, not subscribers, but actual members, the people that have purchased a membership, have access to my pre-market trading plans each morning. Nahal, yeah, I use trader pivots during the day. I use pivots. And during RTH, I use the 15-minute opening range. And then obviously I have my support and resistance levels. But you can see I have an indicator that pretty much marks out everything for me over here on the right-hand side in the price column. So I know where the key markers are, as far as like yesterday's high. Even though this hasn't updated yet, it should update fairly soon. I want to say this updates maybe at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. So these might jump around on you. But welcome to the stream, guys. It looks like we got about 110 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Wes, full-time futures trader. If you're lurking in the background and viewing for the first time, welcome to the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, guys, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in each night. The streams are amazing. Lots to learn here. The chat is really good. Honestly, there's better traders in the chat than myself. So, really, you guys are the rock stars of this thing, and we'll just continue to preach that. Also, Mason did chop up a YouTube short today, by the way. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, give it a watch, give it a thumbs up as well. He did a good job editing that and clipping it up real quick and getting it out for you. It was kind of a play on the 30-minute Asia opening range. But chat, how we doing? How we doing? Is anybody in a position right now? Oh, what's good, Megamind? How are you? How'd you trade today? Brainwash, you're considering a long right now? Buyer in a position to take market makers' money. Megamind up 500? That's nice. Nice. Joel was long, already took a partial, okay. Flip a coin for market open. I don't like coin flips. Jeff, you're looking to short, okay. GP, small green day, but green. Yeah, that's exactly right. Any day that's not red is a victory in my book. We need to celebrate those. What's up, Rice? How are you? All right, there's the new hour print. It's looking a little heavy. I'm kind of watching ES at that 6,300 psych level as well. There are a few points lower. On ES, the central pivot is at 62.95. So there is a lot that it has to battle through in those 5 points below 6,300. Just took a mini short right before Asia opened. Oh, nice impulse waiver. GG's in the chat for impulse waiver. Just passed a TPT of 50K. Nice. What's up, Kaz? How are ya? Brainwash disregard comment. Hey, what's up, Red Candles? How are ya? What's up, Sovereignty? Market makers pay for my levels too, Rice. I don't know. What's up, Zen Zen? How are ya? Man, what a little pump there off 23K, huh? A little kick save. I'm good, Zen Zen. I had a good trading day this morning. Took 2 trades. Took the afternoon off. So I'm good. The pigeons do not want price below 23K. No, Brad, no nap. Just did other things. You could have a quickie short and then a long in a couple minutes. Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, Quantower does have the reverse position button over here. So, I mean, it's possible with the click of a button. But I've told you guys my strategy. Like, I like longs from the top extremes of my ranges, and I like shorts from the bottom extremes. So right here, I would have either been short, but I wanted to see break and retest, right? Same thing to the top side. I generally don't play breakouts. So Pieter, it just closes out the current position that you're in and flips your position at almost like a market order where your price is. Yeah, Jeff, tell him. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We do have 130 plus people in here. I would appreciate it. What's up, Curtis? How are you? Nice, nice. Good to hear. Someone ever wish you could go back in time? Yeah, Bailey's right. There is a little bit of slippage. It goes in as a market order. Like, and especially during Globex, you catch a little more slippage than you typically do because the books are a little thin. Dave, welcome. First stream in a little while, brother. Or at least first time you've messaged in the chat in a little while. How's the golf game? What's up, Tactic? How are ya? Oh, nice. GG's, Dave. Yeah, Dave, I'll reach out to you here soon, and we'll catch up on a call. Obviously not through the YouTube chat, but I haven't spoke with you in a while. I meant to message you over the weekend, but I just got busy with the nieces and nephews and family in town. So yeah, I'll give you a call here soon. Nice, Tactic. All right, we got about 140 people in here now. Welcome, guys. Like I said, I'm not sure what to expect tonight. We do have CPI in the morning. Heavy back-end news week this week. We do have bank earnings kicking off earnings season. We've got consumer sentiment on Friday. So we're kind of in that breathing area before all that news hits. I like longs on holds above 23,020. And I like shorts on holds below 23K. So those will be the positions that I'm looking at. If we just kind of chop out in this area in the gray box, you probably will have another stream of no trades, unfortunately. That'll be 3 straight. Yeah, Chris, and we always have Trump tweets. That's right. That's right. You never know when those are going to hit. You never know. Let's see. Come on, folks. Click that like for Wesley. Yeah, Robert, I'm kind of right there with you as far as chop is concerned. We could get looks outside of this area, but I'm not expecting a huge move away from here, right? 20 points either side is what I'm thinking. But I'm not expecting anything massive. All-time highs, Spider. So I used to trade with a couple guys during the Globex session a long time ago. And we were trading up near all-time highs. And we were all like kind of bullish traders. And every time we'd get into a position, we would start the all-time high chants. The ATH chants. Basically, we acted like children. That's what we did. What's up, Bruce? How are ya? Still got people slowly filing, and we're up to, I think, 150 plus people in here right now. But welcome, guys. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, my name is Wes, full-time futures trader. Been trading for 4 years. I don't know everything. I'm no guru. I'm not selling you a mentorship or a course. I'm just providing a free, chill place to hang out during your trading sessions. Trading can be a lonely profession, and the chat always brings the vibes. Everybody's pretty positive in here. So if you want to join a nice trading community, nice free trading community, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I stream every night starting Globex at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. We also do have a free trading Discord called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join there. Good traders hang out in there all day, every day, talking about their trade ideas, how they're doing on the trading session. The trolling is free as well. Yeah, Brad, that's about right. The trolling is free as well. Guys, I noticed that we're starting to get to the size where the trolls will start coming in, right? They will start egging me on to get into a trade. That's not going to influence my trading anymore. I'm way past that. Hopefully. But yeah, we are kind of getting to that size where that's going to start happening, right? People are going to start trolling me, so that's fine. It's kind of what you deal with when you're streaming for the general public. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, Dave. Exactly. But good trading looks boring, like we've said before. Unfortunately, you know, like good trading looks boring. Dave, you can speak to that more than anyone, probably. Can I explain the gray boxes on my chart? Yeah, how many times have I explained that one too? It does feel like that though, guys, doesn't it? Sometimes, like I'm just on constant repeat. Feel like every stream I say the same thing. Hey, what's up, Last Gig? My day was good. How was yours? Can I explain my strategy? Yeah, I know. But I get it. You know, people are finding me for the first time because I'm showing up in recommended feeds now and all that. And they look at my charts and it looks entirely different than what they're used to. There's not much on there. And, oh, nice, Last Gig. GG's. We like green. So it's going to happen. They're going to be like, okay, how does this guy trade? All I'm seeing is gray boxes and candles. How does this guy do anything? So I understand it. You know, they're used to seeing either fibs or moving averages or Bollinger Bands all over the chart. So I understand it. And I want to answer the new people, right? Like, I don't want them to tune into my stream and feel like they do in everybody else's stream where either they're getting ignored or they're getting made to feel stupid. You know, that was the worst part about beginning and learning how to trade was it was so hard to learn. Dave. Yeah, I have another monitor with FVGs and order blocks marked out. What's up, Phoenix? Yeah, Trev. Yeah, people. Yeah, my charts are really, really clean, right? Like all I really have on my charts, I have pivots, and then I have the opening range indicators from RTH, and then one will start printing for. Let's see here. Do I have it turned off? Yeah, here. These little blue lines that you see, which are kind of hidden around the gray box right now, but that's 30-minute Asia opening range. So, hey, Alonzo. Thanks. Thanks. We're glad you're here. What's up, Cripwalk? Insert pivot meme here. Nahal, I'm going to wait for a break outside the range and then a retest before I would even consider a long. I don't like... This could easily turn into chop here. Anywhere between 23,020 and 23K. Kind of already is turning into chop. So we're going to wait for the break outside the range. If we get the break outside the range and the reoffer and it holds, I'll take a long. If we get the break below 23K and a retest hold below rejection, I'll get short. So we're kind of getting that right now. Say we get a push up to, like, I don't know, the 23,000 mid 30s, just shy of 23,040, get the pullback into either yesterday's high here marked at well, really 23,020. I'd want to see price hold above this area for a long. Insert buy the dips, bros. I mean, we are still in a buy the dip scenario, right? 1 hour formation is a Japanese inside bull formation, for example. Okay. So you're looking at higher time frame charts, Trev, for the majority of your analysis. Buy high, sell low. Brainwash. So it's not a matter of number of candles for me, right? What I care more about is price and volume. I don't really care about time a whole lot. I just care about price and volume. So it could take 2 candles. It could take 1 candle. It could take 15 candles. Some people trade based on time. I'm just not one of those people. What's up, Kev? Later, Phoenix. Enjoy your morning. All right, we got about 180 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Like I said, I don't know what to expect tonight. It could be really choppy. What's up, Faraz? It could turn into a real chop fest this evening. So just be patient with me. We might not catch a trade. We might catch a trade. But I'm not one of those people that forces anything or really even targets like 10-point moves. So if that's all the market's going to give us tonight, you might not see me in a trade. But I want nothing to do until price is outside of 23,020 or below 23K. Trades, you're patiently holding 31 micros. Is that streaming is hard? Yeah, streaming brings in a whole new element to your trading for sure. Like I said in the beginning, there it is. Yesterday, no trades. Hopefully today you'll make some trades. Rand gap, is it shorting time? Not for me. Not for me. I would want to see price actually break these lows, come back and re-offer 23K and hold below 23K for the short for me. What's up, Cheap Pepsi? How are ya? But those of you that are tuning in late, we do have heavy back-end news week this week. It is earnings season. The banks kick off tomorrow morning. We do have CPI tomorrow morning as well. So I'm not sure what we're going to get out of this Globex session tonight. So just keep that in mind as we proceed throughout the night. It could turn into a real chop fest with not a lot of action. Interest on the DOM is higher. We do have an order still resting down here at 22,800 as well. So I'm not sure which way we want to go. I'm going to want to see a little bit of confirmation first before I get into a trade. Stinkbait, you don't know what the market is going to give us, so how do you go about adjusting for that as you're in the trades? You just kind of have to trail your stop appropriately. You know, if you're green on a trade, don't let it go red. Really, trading's all about risk management at the end of the day. You know, we can take an educated guess about where the market's going if certain criteria is met, but nobody knows with 100% certainty what the market's going to do. You never know when Trump's going to like drop a bomb on you through X or say something stupid. You just don't know. So it's a risk management game. Blue Dog, yeah, I'm almost, I mean, I would say 90% 90+% of my trades are placed on NQ regardless of the time of day. It's just what I'm comfortable with. It's kind of what I know. I feel like I see it better than the other tickers. Oh, Seymour, really? No. No, 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 no. Don't say that. No, 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 no. Guys, is that right? Does Trump speak tonight? With NATO? Oh, no. All right, so you said at 10 o'clock. Is that Eastern? Eastern Standard, Seymour? I'm assuming. Okay. All right. All right. So it looks like we got a little bit of time before that happens, which probably makes it even more obvious that we might chop until then, unfortunately. Okay, I saw a question about CPI here in the chat. Let me go find it. GI, you think that with CPI market will go up or down tomorrow? I don't know what it's going to do. It all depends on how hot or how in line it comes in with expectations. But you can clearly see there is interest higher on NQ. This generally indicates where the big boys are looking to operate. So right now, if I had to lean one way or the other, I would be leaning to the long side. Sunday open, we kind of tested the lows of the range down there around 800, but it held, and we were never able to crack below that level, which makes me believe that the market might need to go higher to find more selling action to get that push back down. We do have the daily 20 SMA creeping up on us now. We are so far extended, guys. I mean, we need a pullback. Putting your whole port long stays Merkin. I mean, take my advice for what it is. I don't know everything. I'm never going to claim to be a guru, guys. Like, I'm just not one of those people. I'm not selling a course or a mentorship or anything like that. So I am no market maker. I do not know everything that there is to know. But if you're asking me about my opinion, I'm kind of leaning to buy the dip situation still. Until the NQ is below 780, you know, 22,780. And I'll kind of show you why. These lows down here, until we take these lows, I'm in a buy the dip mode. So, hey, thanks for the sub, Lurcy. Appreciate you. What's up, Sean? How are ya? Yeah, Brainwash, I want that pullback, right? Like, I want that pullback big time. Oh, Francois, thank you. They've been the levels for a few days now. Like, they haven't really moved a whole lot. We've been trading in a range, you know? Really, 22,800 to 23K100. That's been the range since the beginning of last week. Oh, Gio, cheers, of course. I mean, like I said, I'll try to answer every question that I possibly can to the best of my ability. Am I going to know the answer to every question? No, I'm not. I'm never going to claim to be one of those people. I've only been trading 4 years, guys. It's, I don't know all the answers. All I know is what works for me, my strategy that works for me, but it's mainly because that my risk management has been so good. And that's really why I'm a profitable trader. You know, I sized up my accounts appropriately. Oh no, Criplock. Faraz, today I lost all my profits of past 3 days and reached break even. Psychology is a serve. We've all been there, Faraz. All of us have been there. Oh, nice, American Pride. GG's. We've all been there, though. You know, we've all overtraded. You know, we've all been emotional in our trading. It happens. Oh, cheers, Curtis. Yeah, if there's anything I've learned about trading, like it's less is more. Less clicking. I mean, not clicking the button is probably more important than actually clicking the button, to tell you the truth. Allowing price to come to where you want to execute rather than chasing price is imperative. It's absolutely imperative. Kevin, you've become numb to the profits and the heat. Yeah, that happens too, to a certain extent. Like a lot of traders turn off their profit, they just trade, you know, level to level. Hey, thanks, Keegan. Yeah, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me. Let's hit that YouTube algo. Yeah, brainwash. That's kind of how I those people that have access to my trading plans, they kind of know that's how I execute. Is SR levels is where my entries are, and then points of interest, right? Generally, I want to target level to level, right? Longs target level to level. Like say I was long from here, my target would initially be here. But say there was a pivot resting in here, it would be a point of interest, as would swing highs or swing lows. You know, central pivot here. Because the market often tends to reverse off these things a little bit, and you don't want to see too much of aggression going the opposite direction coming against you. So I have them on there for that reason, because it's the oldest trick in the book. I mean, they're called floor trader pivots for a reason, right? Right? It's what traders used on the floor. Chief Pepsi, it's kind of a newer thing that I've been implementing and watching. So we put out a YouTube short today that actually is a 30-minute opening range Asia session break and retest of the level. Give it a watch. So you can kind of see one of the trades that I've taken off of it, but I'm not 100% confident in it just yet. It's kind of newer. I've only been watching it for, well, I don't know, what would you say, guys? 3 weeks? Something like that. So I don't have a big enough sample size to say it's extremely effective yet or not. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was expecting lower views tonight, and you guys are still showing up. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for tuning in. It still blows me away every time I go live that everybody tunes in, hangs out, is extremely active in the chat, asks the right questions. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I always have a good time on these streams, even if I'm not taking a trade. It's Monday. Weekend over, Piter says. Yeah, Piter, I just thought maybe with, you know, CPI in the morning and like a heavy back-end news week, I kind of thought, you know, maybe people might take the night off tonight and just kind of relax. Because I have a feeling the rest of the week it's probably going to be, can anyone help Sean with Apex? What does Sean need help with? Let's see, where you can't get Apex to connect to Quant Tower. Any suggestion? Sean, did you sign the KYC agreements in Rhythmic Pro? And you made sure that like your username and password on Quant Tower was the right. Was using NinjaTrader but switched to Quant Tower. Okay, so Sean, I want to say if you're with a prop and you started trading the account on NinjaTrader, that you won't be able to use Quant Tower with that specific account. If it's a brand new account that you signed up where that is your trading platform of choice, it will allow you to do it. So did you start the account that you in question on Quant Tower, or did you start it on NinjaTrader? Yeah, that's the problem. So like when you sign up with these props, they force you to pick a trading platform and they don't let you switch after sign up. Preneur, let's jump in a trade. Click a few buttons. Vamos. Yeah, Sean. So in order to trade on Quant Tower, you would have to start a new evaluation or combine or whatever, and select Quant Tower at sign up. But they don't let you switch once the account is formed. All right, this is looking a little like we might want some downside here. All right, guys, this might be worth a shot. Let's flip over. Ooh, the My Funded Futures I didn't mess around with today at all. Let's do this. Okay. Yes, someone, don't copy my trades. You will get wrecked. What's up, John? How are you? Welcome. All right, I don't hate the short here. I'm going to go ahead and get in. Wow, they gave me a bad fill. I'll put my stop just above 20. We'll risk to here, and we will target just above 980. If we get below 23K, I'll probably go to break even just because I don't want to see price back above 23K. But I kind of like a little bit of downside. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? What's up, Ricky? Oh, you caught the short? Nice. Nice. I mean, the obvious entry is up there at 23,020, but I don't like the double top there either. But I would like to see the flush out of these lows here in the high 90s at least. Oh, you already got the core off, Indian Burn? Nice. Yeah, we got a lot of volume stacked in down into like 950 almost. I would like to see that get traded. We've been range bound, so the playback into the middle of the range makes sense. I don't like last gig. I don't like the double top right now because a lot of times, you know, they say wicks get run, double tops get taken out, and I'm in a short position. I'd like to see it get aggressive below 23K. And just like I'd like to see ES push below 6,300. I'm just not seeing a lot of action on the Dom. Yeah. When they talk about double tops get run, it means generally on a retrace, price attempts to make new highs off those double tops or run them. At least on the lower time frames. Oh yeah, cheers last gig. Yeah, the 20 SMA and short is safe as yeah, brainwash. I mean, my risk is always appropriate, right? I never risk more than, you know, $400 to $500 on any given position. But it's just so slow. Generally on downside moves, you like to see it move a little faster than what it is. It's just not breaking. So I have a feeling when it does break, it might get a little violent. Man, where's the Trump tweet when you need it? We're okay. We're chilling. I mean, it could go back up a little bit here. If he speaks now, it would play nicely to our short. Yeah. I mean, we expect chop, guys. There's like I said, CPI tomorrow morning. I expect it to, you know, take out highs and lows by a couple points and then go right back to the middle of the range. That's kind of why I'm playing the short here. It's not an ideal position because it's kind of a breakout play. Well, we got 190 people in here currently. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new here, my name's Wes, full-time futures trader. Thanks for joining the stream and checking me out. If you want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Wow, all right. So I look away for 1 second. We're 5 points higher than when we were. False alarm, someone says. I don't know about that. I mean, I could easily take the stop out here. It might want to run that double top up there at 20. Like I said, generally to the downside, you want to see it be a little more aggressive and not be a slow grind down. Like that's usually a a good buy the dip situation when price is moving that slow. Your stop is lower than mine because you're scared. I mean, I'm only risking. What am I risking here? I'm risking $270, something like that. It's not a whole lot. It's not a day ruiner. Let's put it that way. So this is basically a, I don't know, a 2-to-1 trade for the most part. My stop loss is better than yours. See if we can get that aggressive push lower here. And buyers just don't want to give up 23K, do they? The real volatility is in my coffee levels. All right, if we start to see absorption here above 23K, I might go to break even and bail on this position. I don't want to see absorption. I don't want to see an aggressive move back up at this point with all the aggressive sellers stepping in trying to push this below. Bookmap has a solid ribbon at 395. Yeah, there's a lot below to get through, right? Which is why I think if it's going to, it might be one of those wick and snap back up kind of scenarios. That's why if it gets below 23,000, I'm going to go to break even at least because I don't want that instant wick back up on me. And we're kind of already seeing that absorption here just above 23K too. We aren't seeing a lot of big green bubbles, but price, you're seeing more of the big red bubbles, but price is moving back up. Not a huge fan of this. Yeah, Roman, I'm in a short position right now. I would like to see more aggressive sellers here than what we're seeing. I'll just call you K because I can't pronounce what that says. So the big bubbles, the bubbles that you see here are your aggressive buyers and sellers. So your market orders. So if people are hitting the market buy or market sell button, that's what that is. And then the lines that you see here are your passive orders, your resting orders, your limit orders. Yeah, cheers. Ricky, you're long? Okay. Someone got out for $8. All right. I'm okay right now. Right? I want to give it the breathing room that it deserves. It feels heavy. It looks heavy. I feel like we should run these wicks. But this could turn into a chop fest as well. And I'm not interested in the chop fest. I'd rather take a small loss and let it play out and give it the breathing room. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, Danny boy, like it is choppy. It is definitely choppy. Yeah, we might be sitting in this position for another 15 minutes or so. I'm not seeing a whole lot of buyers. There is interest higher. All right, come on, sellers. Let's break 23K. Let's get ES below 6,300 psych level. Let's get a flush out here. Let's secure a bag. Oh, nice, Curtis. Yeah, it's just a playlist. It's just a random playlist. Down to 22,994, Yerperd. I would take that. I would take that. Don't listen to me. I'm blowing 6 evals. Don't worry. I don't really allow... I trade the way I trade regardless, so you don't have to worry about that. You're going to ride it out with me, Preneur? Okay. Once again, not financial advice. Don't copy my trades. You will get wrecked. Sell 10 more, Jeff says. No, I'm good. I'm good. There is zero reason to do that. Stefan, not copying. Great trades think alike. Or great minds think alike. Oh, American Pride. Nothing wrong with that. Like... a major part of trading is knowing when to sit out. This is not ideal, right? Like, these are not ideal market conditions to be trying to trade unless you're going for quick scalps. The market is showing a real inability to push lower right now. But I feel like it needs to in order to move higher as well. What's up, Coach? How are you? Indian Burn, I don't mean full port my trades and copy me. That is not what I mean. Come on, can we flush 23K already? Hey, yes, give us a little assist here. Go break 6,300. Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's get this thing moving already. Let's go. Break those lows. I mean, it's pretty clear you don't want higher, so go lower to find the buyers to go higher if that's what you're gonna do. Won't hit 23,001, he says. Yeah, honky stonk, I know. It just will not flush. I feel like I'm trading YM right now. Oh, this is brutal. Well, thanks for hanging out on this session with me, guys. This is about as bad as it gets price action wise. I mean, this is what? Like 15 minutes of straight sideways? Holy cow. At least you got some action out of me. I mean, this was not ideal. I can tell you that right now. Oh my goodness. Will not break 23K. $2,500 subs tonight. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect 2,500 subs even on a busy night, to tell you the truth. Well, this is kind of what I expected, right? Like, we called it before we came live, or as soon as we went live. We said it's going to be choppy. It's going to be gross price action. We're kind of just sitting right in the middle of the range. In fact, I'm going to go break even at this point. I don't want to see anything remotely close. I want to see the flush immediate at this point. Now that buyers have tried to take new highs and failed, I don't want it coming back up. If it's going to flush, it needs to flush now. It has been fighting this level for too long. Doing the flush dance and you have two kids crying alongpreneur? Okay. It's just not doing it. Like, it's just not doing it. All the selling's getting absorbed right there at 23K, just above 23K. Daily motivation. This is beyond brutal. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. When the kids cry, you usually flushes, but normally you have to be long in order for it to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the downside makes sense. but it's just not. It's not happening. We are not moving. Indian bird, don't break your hopes and dreams. What's up, Kevin? How are you? Preneur, it looks like it's turning. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. It looks like it's going sideways. This is bad. I mean, we are in what, a 5-point range. Luckily, my short entry's at the top of that range. Flush it. Come on. Come on, NQ. Do it. Oh, nice, Kevin. Well, welcome to the Chop Fest. Welcome to the slowest night I've seen on the Nas in a long time. Come on, just flush it. Come on, there's all this juicy liquidity down below. Like, come on. Come on. Hey, Chris. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for tuning in. Brad, you're gonna enjoy an ice cream sandwich while we wait this out. I mean, I might be out of this trade here soon. There is just no momentum either way. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. How am I still in this trade out of curiosity? Like, how is it not taking me out? Going short the calm before the storm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, the storm's going to happen tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, I did not get taken out of this trade. How am I still alive? Flush it. Flush it. Anyone got Paul's number? Yeah, anybody? Yeah, we need to make some calls here. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. Juan's like, up. Come on, flush. Like, let's go. This is brutal. Can I survive? Can I survive the new hour candle? All right. Turn of the hour. And it moved a point. Come on, flush. Here we go, and the market just stalls. It's not moving at all. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is brutal. The hour candle. Yeah, come on, flush. Preneur, you've taken profit and entered 4 times. Are we gonna do it? Oh. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it, guys? Is it gonna happen? Come on, do it. This is brutal. Never seen anything like it. Come on, do it. Oh my gosh, it just won't. It just won't. It's so painstaking right now. Oh. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Come on, flush. Do it. Like a booger stuck to a wall. Oh, come on, man. No way. Brutal. All right, that's it. I'm locking something in. We'll lock in 60 bucks. Come on. Come on, ES, help us out. Flush 6,300. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, there's that wick. There is that wick. Come on, close heavy. No, just can't do it. All right, I'm out. I am out. Oh, nice positive slippage they gave me there, too. $120 I made on that trade. Nice little positive slippage they gave me. Oh, guys, that was like pulling teeth. I don't think I've ever seen the Nas move that slow. Holy. That was so bad. That was so bad. I mean, we made money. Made what, $115 and change? If I was in a position and I was short from a lot higher, I probably would hold it. Stop would probably be above this little swing high if I was short from above 23,010. I would be targeting, where was central pivot again? I'd probably target, well, I like my 980 target there. That's RTH. Opening range highs right there at 980, 979. Rich girl mail, your nerves couldn't take it. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's bad. Like, this is as bad as it gets. This thing could easily reverse right back to 23,020. It is that slow. The ES is not cooperating with us, though. It's trying to hold that 6,300 psych level. So, until that snaps, I'm kind of anticipating tight range. Wow, that was bad. That was so bad. Indian Bird, the book map is solid below. I want to see it snap that 6,300. You got central pivot at 295. So it's got, you know, another 6 points of downside until it hits that area. All right, last gig. Enjoy your evening. Wow, it's only 9 o'clock. All right, my time. It feels so much later with what just happened there. I felt like I was in that trade forever, and it didn't move anywhere. 62.97 is weekly VWAP. Indian Bird, all in all, my overall outlook is we need a pullback. Like, this much extended buying and price just hanging up top. Like, look at these simple moving averages on the daily. Like, look at the distance between them. You know, this kind of stuff just doesn't happen. These things are pointing straight up. Like, let's start rounding out a little bit, you know? Like, let's have some normalcy here. Remember, everyone thought doom and gloom during tariffs? Well, this buy-up is even more impressive than this sell-off. I filled up my my Jeep with gas today, and it was $100 to fill up the tank. $100 fill up. Indian Burn, you made so much money on this sell-off. So we need more sell-off. I mean, we need a pullback at least, right? Like, I don't care if the market's going up, but it just can't. It can't always go up. Juan, a Lambo. Oh, Preneur, I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm really modest with my with all my purchases, with all my personal purchases. Gas is only $2.69 in South Carolina. It's $3.13 here. It was $3.13 when I filled up. Mike, you're in Canada. Your car is over 100 to fill. Yeah. Roman. No, I am not getting into a trade in that area again. No, thanks. No, thanks. I'm good on all that. I am perfectly fine sitting this one out. Yeah, Porch, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, the growth in the channel's been amazing recently. I anticipated a little bit lighter views tonight with CPI in the morning. You know, it kind of being a sleepy night in the markets. At least I made gas money. Yeah, I just made back what I literally just made back what I spent on the fill up for sure. Hey, thanks for the sub, Steve. I appreciate you. Mike, so I don't trade I don't trade news like that, like right on release. Do I trade the news? Yes, but generally what I do is I wait for it to settle down a little bit, And then what generally happens is the news will pump into one of my levels, right? And it'll give like that wick and reclaim, and I'll play the ride back, like the retrace of the initial move for a little bit with a tight trailing. And then I'll kind of wait till it balances out a little bit and picks a direction, and that's when I'll try to execute. Like almost every news release, you have that surge, you know, that initial impulse, either buy or sell. And what it'll do is it'll come down to an important level where it finds either buyers or sellers, and it'll give a retrace. It might not give a full retrace, but it will at least attempt to pull back on that move a little bit. And I'll usually try to catch that pullback, or at least a little bit of it. But no, if you're trading that impulse move, that's pure gambling. I mean, that's 100% pure gambling. I can't tell you how many times it's been a bad number print on CPI, or, you know, FOMC's doesn't come in, or they don't raise interest rates or anything on FOMC, and the market just pumps, you know, for no reason in particular. Down 200 for the morning. We'll be back tonight for... Okay. How many accounts can you get with Earn to Trade if you purchase the 50K? With Earn to Trade, Ricky? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Let me see here. Earn to Trade. I've never traded with Earn to Trade, so I don't know for sure how many accounts you can have. Chat, if you know, feel free to answer. Oh, yeah, Ricky, we do have an affiliate link, but I've never traded with them. Right? That's there for you guys if you guys want to trade with those props that we have affiliates for, if you want to support the channel. But I don't trade with all those firms. Like, I don't have an account with Bulanox. I do have one with Lucid. And I forget, Trade Day. Trade Day, I know, is a reputable firm as well. But really, the only one of those, the affiliate links that we have, the only one that I've ever traded with is Lucid. But yeah, I don't even know. Let's see here. The 50K. Okay, so profit goal is 3,000. You're allowed up to 6 contracts. It's $76 on the monthly subscription. Trade at least 10 days. It looks like Earn to Trade might only be one account. Let me do a quick double check on that. Okay, so it looks like you can trade up to 3 live accounts and 1 evaluation account is the rules right now. So 4 accounts. So you can have up to 4. All right. Up to 3 accounts with Earn to Trade. Okay. Roman. You're trying to hit 95 here? Oh, on the short side? Okay. Which ones are my favorites, Yasir? Okay, so Hey, Impulse Waiver, thank you. Enjoy your evening. I know people are going to probably start tuning out here because it's this is horrible market conditions. Which ones are my favorite, Yasir? So I'll give them to you in the order that currently that I would, if I was to get an evaluation, this is the order that I would do them in. Number one, My Funded Futures. Number two, Take Profit Trader. Number three, Lucid. Those would be the three that I would go with. Yeah, going short. So they're fairly new to the scene. They're a really new prop firm, but they're an up and comer, right? Currently, they're only available to be traded on Quant Tower and Motive Wave trading platforms, but they are expanding to Tradeovate very soon. The reason why I like Lucid and why I'm saying that they're my number three is they offer something that the other props don't currently. And that's that once you reach live funded status, you're allowed to hold swing positions, which is a really nice feature. You can pass their evaluations in one day as well. So I think Lucid structurally and price-wise and everything is a good bargain, especially if you're a consistent enough trader to get to that live account and to be able to hold those swing positions. So it can give you a different dynamic in your trading if you're strictly trading with props. That's why I like them. They do have a direct-to-funded option as well. But give them a look. You know, if it's something... Obviously, if you don't have Quant Tower or Motive Wave, it might be a little more difficult to do currently. But I know they are getting Tradeovate here soon. Yeah, Bruce. So once you're in the live account, like not in the sim funded, but once you're in the live account, they do offer the opportunity to hold swing positions. Which no other prop does currently, at least that I know of. Yes, here. So here's the thing, right? My Funded Futures, because it's quicker to pass and quicker to earn money, right? And with all props, once you move to a live account, it's daily payouts anyway. So once you're in that live account, it's daily payouts no matter which prop you're trading with. So you figure, Take Profit Trader, you've got a 5-day evaluation, right? And then you have a buffer to get past as well in order to request a payout. And then it's same day payouts. With My Funded Futures, you could do a starter plus, get through it in 2 days, get your 5 winning trading days of $100 or more, and request a payout immediately, right? So technically, you could reach payout status quicker with My Funded Futures than you technically can with Take Profit Trader, but you can't withdraw every day in that sim funded account. But once you're live, you can request every day if you so choose. So it's a give and take, right? It's all whatever your preference is, for the most part. My Funded Futures is a little bit cheaper than Take Profit Trader is, as well. Oh, Seymour, you stick to Top Step just for the decent mobile app? Okay, what are we doing here? We still just chopping this same area? Yes, we are. 23,002. Lovely. ES 6,302. Wow, guys. What are we doing this evening? Yeah, Tommy. Look, guys. Top Step's been in the game, the most reliable for a long time, right? A long time. There's a change in the landscape happening right now, where I think we're kind of starting to see the turn of the props being forced to do things regulatory wise, and Top Step's kind of being the front runner in that, where they're kind of leaning towards a self brokerage almost is the feeling that I'm getting out of these rule changes that they're making. So I think in the very near future they might just go full brokerage. Watching paint dry. Yeah, freeware. It's horrible price action tonight. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. What's up, Z? Z, I've never traded on Motive Wave myself. Motive Wave is kind of the one that all Apple users select, because they don't have to purchase parallels for it. But Motive Wave is somewhat similar to Quant Tower in appearance and functionality. I've just heard it's a little more buggy from those of the people that have used it. But I don't know that myself. I've just heard things. What's up, Alex? Yeah, the grass is growing quicker. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That's all right. We're chilling. We're having a good time in the chat. I mean, we still almost... I mean, we have, what, over 800 views total. We got almost 180 people in here still. I don't know how that's even possible with the way these markets are moving around. We got Trump speaking in about 45 minutes. So we'll see what... we'll hang out for a little bit and see what happens. But we kind of anticipated this tonight, right, guys? I mean, heavy back-end news week. Closes trade. Heavy back-end news week. You got CPI in the morning. You got earnings season. You've got monthly OPEX. You've got... Hey, Kyle, thanks. Thanks, brother. You've got consumer sentiment at the end of the week. It's a talk with NATO, Roman. So I'm not sure. It's Trump. He could say anything at any point, any time. Oh, thanks, Alex. Yeah, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me. Those of you that are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Wes, full-time futures trader. If you are new here and lurking in the background, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. Also, say hello in the chat. Yeah, Kyle, the channel's growing at a rapid rate. The last two Globex sessions haven't provided much, but somehow people are still tuning in and supporting the channel. It's been crazy. It's been a wild ride, guys. I still can't get over it. Hey, thanks for the sub, Goody. Appreciate you. Oh, there's got to be a gotcha. So freeware, it's the rules that they place you under in these evaluations and these funded accounts, right? And it depends on which one you're going with. The rules are in place. They're designed to make you fail. Let's just face it. The props make money when people fail and purchase resets and purchase more evaluations. That's just the name of the game. However, if you can be patient enough and trade within those rules and apply proper risk management, it's a relatively low cost of entry into the markets as a beginner and a good place to learn while you're building an account to fund a personal account. Do you see what I'm saying? So yes, there is a gotcha, right? Like there is a down. Props are very hard to do and maintain the accounts. It's very, very difficult. But if you can prove that you can do that and hang on to those prop accounts, there's zero reason why you can't do that on a personal account where you're not trading under those tight rules and those tight restrictions. So they have their place in the trading world, right? Are you a Massey? Yeah. So what you need to look at is go to financialjuice.com, and anything that has a red bubble or is a red folder news item, those are the events that you can't trade 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after the release. So there's a 4-minute window on news releases that you can't trade. At least I think Take Profit traders don't trade around news. I can't remember. All these props have different rules around news trading. Does that ever happen to you guys? You guys ever have the accounts with multiple prop firms and go, okay, now what rules do I need to follow while I'm trading this account? No, Prashanth, you're still under the same contract sizing rules as you were in your evaluation and your sim funded once you're live. Yeah, you get confused sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'm thinking like, wait, what rules do I need to follow while I'm trading this account? What am I doing here? Do I have intraday? Do I have end of day? Am I allowed to trade news? Am I not allowed to trade news? How many contracts am I allowed again? Can't trade CPI. Yeah, so the red folder, Keegan. Yeah, freeware. So like it depends on how much drawdown you want on per those accounts. They always say that, you know, they're a 50K account or a 100K account or a 150K account. That's not the case. Really, they're giving you on a 50K account, it's like a $2,000 in drawdown. Sim, $2,000 in drawdown to start. So yeah, and it's anywhere. It can range anywhere depending upon the prop from anywhere from $70 to $110, $120 to start these things. But it's far cheaper than funding a personal account with, you know, $2,000 or $4,000. Yeah, Rich Girl Mel, I think My Funded Futures has a really good calendar with that, with like the tier 1 news is what they call it on there as well. Danny boy, you got denied the payout Friday by the unmentionable prop firm. Oh man. Yeah. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, we're just not even going to talk about it. Oh, Roman, the price action, if you're talking about the price action's as bad as it gets right now. We are not moving. The market is not moving. I mean, guys, what are we doing here? I mean, what are we doing here? I can't believe there's still 180 of you tuned in right now. This is crazy. Like this is bad. Yeah, Z, I'll look back as far as I need to look back. Like you can see here, I'll shrink down. You can see how far back my levels go. So think about when the last time these prices were traded, and you can see how far back my levels go. So, and if price ever reverts to those areas, I guarantee those levels will still be valid. Does Bulanox have an activation fee? Manila's asking. Hey, Chad, does anybody in the chat trade with Bulanox? And if so, do they have an activation fee? Yeah, Roman, there's zero reason to blow accounts in this. Zero reason to blow an account in this, in what's going on here. There is no trade. Dishu, yes, okay. Wow, $148 activation fee. That, I mean, that's kind of similar to Top Steps, isn't it? Top Step, I think, has like $150 activation fee. Yeah, Manila Trader, Top Step does the same thing. Oh, thanks, Curtis. I mean, like, I appreciate you. I don't know what kind of value there is tonight, but I'm glad you're finding some. This is I'm gonna hang out till Trump starts talking, right? After sitting around for this long, we might as well sit around and see if we can get some action here in about a half an hour. Sid, you have a hard time interpreting passive orders above and below the price action. Would I elaborate on it more? Okay, so passive buyers and sellers, Sid, it's just a generic term that people use for limit orders on the books. So all these lines that you see are actually orders. The darker the color, the heavier the bigger the order size. So it's these numbers that you see over here on the right hand side. These are passive buyers and sellers. Passive buyers being below current price, passive sellers being above current price. In other words, limit orders on the books. That's passive. Aggressive buyers and sellers are the people slamming the market button. The market buy, the market sell. That's what we mean by when we say aggressive or passive. Does that make sense, Sid? Yasir, when you see these wick and reclaims like this is aggressive selling, right? Red bubbles getting absorbed without a lot of buyers stepping in. So that indicates there's a passive buyer here sitting right below 23K to me that's absorbing all the selling that came into this level, right? You can kind of see how there's more aggressive red bubbles than there is green. So there's an aggressive buyer sitting right at 23K or just below, holding this market up right now, absorbing all that selling. And honestly, right now, it doesn't take a lot to hold the market up. There's just not a lot of volume. Oh, you trade with Tradeify? I've never traded with Tradeify, Gia. I've heard good things though. I've heard good things about Bulanox as well. Yeah, Piter, that is the one thing about Take Profit Trader is once you're in the funded, all of a sudden they do have that intraday trailing, so you're basically trading under Apex rules, right? During the first portion of that funded account. Josh is like, never seen ES volume, so yeah, the ES has done absolutely nothing. It is trading in a 3-point range right now. I think NQ's not much better. We're looking at, what, 7-point range? Okay, so Rich Girl Mel, that is the worst rule that the props instill, and it is only they say it they put it there to force you to take profits or to teach taking profits. That's a bunch of phooey, right? That rule is specifically there to force you to fail and to limit your upside. That is it. Hey, let's cap out what they're going to make because the market's going to pull back from time to time, but if it pulls back too much, that's a fail and you got to reset and we don't have to pay you. That is one of the worst rules in the prop firm space, is the intraday trailing drawdown. That is not how real trading works. It limits your upside because how many times do you get into a trade and watch a 20 or 30 point pullback on when you're in a trade? You know, look at my levels, for instance, right? Like, I like to trade level to level. You know? Like, say I'm long from here. You can't hold this through this pullback. That's a blown account. That's 70 points on the pullback. Does MFF have a trailing on a fund? No, my funded futures does not have a trailing. Yes, sir. The only thing that my funded futures has that's kind of on the negative side is if you're doing the cheapest plan that they have, the starter, they do have consistency on their funded account. However, the starter plus does not have that on the funded. It does have it in the evaluation phase, though. Yeah, Rich Girl Mel, that's the smart thing to do. Like, go 3 micros, take your core off on the initial surge, and that goes green in your favor. Take the second off when you see the first sign of pullback coming in, and let the third one run. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, that intraday trailing is strictly there to force traders' failures. That is not a real thing. It is not. That is not how real trading goes. So when they say, yeah, we're trying to instill good habits. Sid, not necessarily, right? Not necessarily. The size of the bubbles is the amount of orders that get put in the market. So the bigger the bubble, the more orders that are put in. But a lot of times what you'll see, and honestly, this is one thing that I like to see, is you'll see a lot of green buying, right? A lot of green buying coming into the market with no red selling bubbles, and the market not be able to push new highs, and then the market starts turning to the downside, and then you'll see aggressive sellers step in. So what I look for is price not able to advance with either a large amount of buying or a large amount of aggressive selling, and that indicates a reversal to me. That's one of the things that I look for as price is trading in these gray boxes. That indicates absorption. What is going on here? That's the most action we've seen all night long. Was there some sort of news headline, guys? What just happened? Yo, what's happening? So someone fill me in here. Grumpy's like, I called Paul. What just happened? Taylor, I'm neither. I was in a trade earlier. I was short from, where was I short from, guys? 23,007, and I got out at just above 23K on this little pullback, and then the market was doing nothing, so I'm not in a position. But now all of a sudden we have a spike. Carl, you're calling algo manipulation? From an accidental right-click fill trade, Stefan says. Nice, Grumpy. Nice. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. That was a little wild. Okay, so China GDP was released? Okay. They held 23K so well. Yeah, I mean, they really did. There was no movement to the downside. Indian Bird's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Whoa, what is going on? Holy GG's anybody that's long right now. This is quite a pump. Yeah. Yeah, good thing we got out of the short is right. Holy cow. All right, ES is coming into that 63.13 area. I would kind of like to see if we get some exhaustion up here in the buying. I almost want to short this news rip. Probably dumb, but it might be worth it. Risk to reward is not that bad up here. Like, run these highs, see a little exhaustion step in, all this buying get absorbed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Record highs on the 30-year. Price keeps going above your screen. Yeah, this is wild. I was not ready for this at all. I mean, price just broke through resistance on ES for me. The next area of interest really is 63.30 on ES. So that's still another 13 points up from current price. Oh, nice, Cripwalk. GG's. Nice, his Royal Trades. Everybody's making money. Lance, it's news. It's China GDP. China GDP. Nice, you guys. Look at this rip. Holy. I mean, who called all-time highs earlier? Who was that? Who called all-time highs earlier? Because we are extremely close. Pieter did. Okay, yeah, Pieter did. That's right. Wow. Wow. Was not ready for this. I mean, guys, we were doing nothing. We were doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, we were all waiting on Trump, and China said, check this out. Nice, Juan. GG's. Enjoy your evening. 5,300? Nice. Yeah, you guys are killing it. I stepped away. Holy. Yeah, SK, thanks. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button on your way out if you're leaving. Holy cow. Okay, let's see if it runs the high. This is wild. Are you? Yeah, there was China news. China GDP record highs. Tommy's like, I called it. I was in the kitchen though. Yeah, I stepped away for a second as well. We're about to hit all-time highs here. All-time highs right here at 23,112. Are you first time in your life seeing Chinese news moving the Nasdaq? Yeah, this is crazy. What's does anybody have Nvidia up? See what Nvidia is doing. All right, this is a new all-time high on the Nasdaq. China GDP hasn't come out yet? What is going on? Oh, nice, Mark. We are at all-time highs now. At all-time highs. Nvidia's 3% up. Okay, so it was Nvidia news. All right. Yo, this is wild. I've never, ever. ES still hasn't hit all-time highs yet. ES is still a few points off. ES has all-time highs at, looks like 63.35-ish. Wow. What's up, Gixer? How are you? Apparently Nvidia news is what you've missed. This is wild. They just keep, this is, I mean, guys, you know, I can't buy up here. I can't possibly buy up here. They thought they cured cancer. Yeah. Yeah. All right. ES is coming into resistance. R1 pivot as well on ES here. Let's see if ES wants to take new all-time highs as well. This is crazy. Hoover, yeah. Like, I mean, we've seen pumps like this before, right? Nvidia news always kind of injects a lot of volatility into the market. All right, ES is approaching those all-time highs. I mean, does ES really want 63.50? Everybody's just now tuning in. I mean, we've got everybody tuning in right now. We just jumped to almost 250 people in the stream right now. We went from 160 to Sleepy Markets to gaining like 80 viewers in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is what Nvidia news does. This is what Nvidia news does. It will retrace at some point. I just don't know. I mean, this is some insane buying right now. What's the glizzy look like? Oh man, I don't even know. I'm sure it's all kinds of bearish. All kinds of short signals going on. Oh, expected range is, it's still in expected range on ES. I don't know how reliable this is. And I guess we'll see how good at picking levels I am above current price as well. Hey, thanks for the sub, JT. Appreciate you. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, Market Eagle. This is wild. Yeah, Piter. Like, I'm looking at that 180 to 200 area right now. We have Glizzy Prince on ES. Did it tap all-time highs on ES? Let's see here. Did it get there? Yeah, it looks like it did tap all-time highs. By one tick currently. New all-time highs on ES by one tick. Oh, I'm not going to sleep. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Wow. Sudden volatility injected into the market. Sudden volatility. Point of control did just flip up. So we do have volume being put in here at 170. Turnip, it's Nvidia news. We do have Trump talking here in what, 4 minutes, guys? So, wow, nice print on the glizzy, huh? You know what, guys? I'm probably going to wait for one more attempt out of the buyers to push this up higher. Like, let this little pullback happen. See buyers try to step in and push it higher. Wait for one more leg up and see if we can reject this area up here, 180 to 200. If it just wants to nuke back down, what I'll be looking for is the reclaim below 23,100, the hold below on an attempt to buy back up, and a short back down to retrace this whole move. Do I have a link for Trump's speech, Mr. Zone? No, I don't. Does anybody have the link for the Trump speech? I'm sure it's on one of the news channels for sure. Who wants to hear him talk? Freeware, I'm not going to lie to you. I actually like watching Trump's, like if it's press conference type stuff, Q&A type stuff, he's funny, man. Like he is a funny guy. He is a funny guy. Like him or hate him, like he's a funny dude. I'll be 100% honest here, guys. I did not expect this tonight. I did not expect what just happened at all. At all. Like this is that came out of nowhere. So much for the chop. Robert says, yeah, we were about to go to sleep. I was contemplating ending the stream early. I don't know what just happened. I was like, oh, you know, I made 120 bucks. That, you know, that's decent for Globex. Whatever. I haven't had a trade in a couple nights. Wow. Wow. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. If you're new here and the immediate pump has brought you to my channel, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm never going to sell you a course, never going to throw a mentorship in your face. Just all free education and a good time to hang out. Good traders in the chat. We're just vibing. Trading can be a lonely little thing when you're sitting in a room by yourself. So hopefully this is a space that can break that monotony for you. Yeah, Max, this is crazy. This is crazy. I was not ready for this. I was in a trade for like 20 minutes, it felt like. Where that was in a 5-point range forever. And then out of nowhere, you get, I mean, how many points is that? 180 point rip to the top side? You know, 170 point rip to the top side? Dumbo Kevin, I'm glad I decided to not go trade Palladium. Yeah, this is Nvidia hit 170. Man, Robert, think about all those people that bought in before the stock split. They are loving it. They were hating it at $97 a share, right? Or $92 a share or whatever it got down to. They weren't happy about it then. But man, they're loving it right now. You know, I think about it. If you bought Nvidia at like, what was it at when they announced that they were going to do the stock split, like 600 a share, and it got all the way to 1200 a share before the split. And then you were given 10 to 1 at 120 a share. Yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy. I mean, they are banking right now on Nvidia. Banking. Oh, Lance, nice. You're in under $10 on Nvidia? Nice. Ryan, man, you gotta wait 3 more days for your funded account. 2 more trading days on the eval. You just have to flip, Ryan. You just have to flip a couple times. Yeah, I'm waiting for one more push up, one more leg higher, or one more attempt higher at least, is what I would like to see. But yeah, the Glizzy's printing. The Glizzy did an incredible job picking a top there. It's not always that clean, guys, but that's a clean print. I mean, you're currently at what, 11 points and counting on ES with that print. Did a heck of a job catching that. All right. So we are at R1 pivot on NQ right now. This is looking like it might do the full retrace thing. Huh? All right, what do we got over here on the DOM? Still interest higher. Like, that's an issue. I mean, guys, everything is higher. All the way up above 23,500. All the way up to 700. Last gig. Yeah, if you're just tuning back in, just to see what the markets were doing, you missed the show. You missed the show. Sean, I would like to see... Okay, so... I would like to see another leg up, or at least an attempt at those highs. You know, I wouldn't expect buyers to just give up that whole move that easily. Kramer says you should own Nvidia. You should own Nvidia. Oh no, Kramer put his head up, put the statement out there. Yeah, I mean the Glizzy is. Let's see what the Glizzy was on NQ. A little bit messier. A little bit messier, but still working. So if you were in micro positions from the first print, you took roughly 30 points of drawdown. Kyle's like, I leave for a minute. What? Vaz, you blew your paper trading account. Okay, let's see what the YM did there, because Nvidia is now a part of the YM. Everything's just ripping. Okay, YM's almost given the full retrace already. Yikes. I don't even know what to do with this right now, guys. Don't even know what to do with this. That's a pretty good rejection retest off the pivot there as well. Yeah, it just tested the previous all-time highs here at 112, gave a little bounce. Was anybody able to be long from 23K or just above 23K and hold through that? Let me know, chat. Did any of you catch that bottom and just kind of got lucky with that news and catch that ripper? Or did everybody kind of just take part, like, catch a part of it? Relaxation, yeah. People who left. People who left are coming back like, whoa. $10 micros, 75 points later. Okay. Nice. Made 200 on the move. Okay. Made 600 Rich Girl Mel. Okay. Yeah, Darth, I couldn't have told you this was going to happen. Like, ES hit new all-time highs as well by a tick. But... Oh, nice, Cassius. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to the community. We got about 280 people in here right now, guys. So welcome to the stream if you're new here. My name is Wes, full-time futures trader. I live stream every Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to come hang out. We're not pushing any sales or mentorships or courses or anything like that. We just have a nice chill place to hang out where we have some good traders, you know, have some camaraderie. Hopefully you enjoy the streams and want to tune back in each night. If you're lurking in the background, consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Streams have been popping lately. Right now, we've got close to, shoot, I don't even know, 280, 300 people in here right now? 290? That's a new record for my stream, actually. Currently tuned in. Yeah, love America. Yeah, that was new for us on any of my Globex streams. Actually, we've never seen a move like that. That was quick. Oh no, Mo, you were on the wrong side of that. Oh, nice, Honky Stonk plus 2,500. Nice, nice. Yeah, Gixer, I don't know what's happening here. We rejected R2 pivot on NQ. We rejected R1 pivot on ES. ES is currently trading below previous all-time highs. NQ is trading above previous all-time highs. So I'm not sure... I would at least expect this to get traded again. 23,070 area on this pullback. That would make a lot of sense for me. Love America. You never traded futures before. You trade options. You'll love futures. It's a lot easier than trading options. It's just heavy leveraged, so just be aware. But honestly, that's the normal... Coming from the options crowd, like people like options because you can make a lot of money over there really quick, but you're paying attention to the Greeks and all that kind of stuff, all that extra noise you're having to pay attention to. Futures is a lot more simple. You're paying attention to one thing and one thing only. Hey, thanks for the sub, Joel. Appreciate you. Guys, we're about to go over 300 people on the live stream tonight. That's a new record for my stream. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all you who are just now finding me for the first time. Vibes are always high in this live stream. And it's all thanks to the chat, really. I have nothing to do with it. The chat's the rock stars here. Gold Grinder, you have a strategy. It's called hit the like button. Yeah, Gixer, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? I know you hopped on board a few months ago. It's really, really crazy what's happening on my channel. It's insane. I still can't believe it. Man, I'm one of you guys. I'm a normal dude. I am not one of these gurus selling courses or mentorships, and it's overwhelming at times. It really is. Shocking and overwhelming. Yeah, Fida. Futures is so nice, guys. Like, it's so nice. You come because I'm real. Yeah, I don't know how to be anybody else. I don't know how to be anybody else. I'm just me. Thank you guys for accepting me for who I am. Hopefully you don't get too annoyed with me over time. I annoy myself from time to time. So CCAA_corner. You're in a good spot right now. The key is to ask questions. You're more than welcome to join our free trading Discord. Link in the description down below the video. It's called Level Up. Lots of good traders in there. Most are willing to answer questions that you'll have. Oh, gee, no, I'm actually leaning short side. Like I said, 23,000, this 23,070 to 23,060 area is kind of where I'm eyeballing right now. I would have liked to see one more attempt up. I just don't know if we're going to get it. This one happened too quick for me to catch on. The freeware, there's options on futures, so yeah, I guess you could combine the two if you really wanted to. I guess you could. Amon, you're calling 116 to 182? You think we make one more leg higher? Trader Don, it's Nvidia news. Nvidia news is what's happened here. Wow, guys, we are right there. We are right at 300 people right now. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that are just finding me for the first time, like I said, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I'm not selling you a course. I'm not selling you a mentorship. We're just here to hang out and have a good time. I'm not pushing affiliate links in your face like all the rest of them do. Just trying to provide a nice, safe space for traders to hang out and learn and grow together. So, Amon, you're looking for 23,191. Can someone trade from the U.S., CC? Yeah, of course. I live in the U.S. FIDA, it depends on whether you're trading prop accounts, like proprietary firm accounts, or if you're trading a personal account, how much people will have in them. I would start, if you're trading futures and want to just trade small size like the micro contracts, I would probably start with no less than $2,000 in an account myself if I'm just learning. Chances are you're probably going to lose that $2,000 in the learning process. So I wouldn't stick much more than that in there while you're in the learning phase. But you can get into the future space for relatively cheap with prop firms these days. You're just trading under much tighter rules and constrictions. Brian Watch, you think we hit 23,089, range out for a bit and retest tops? Yeah, I like this 23,070. You know, these swing highs right here. I like the retest of this at least. I mean, you've got R1 pivot sitting lower. We rejected R2 pivot. CC, where is the level up video? What do you mean, the level up video? Level up is the name of the free trading Discord that we have. By the way. But yeah, the natural progression. Wow, guys, we have 305 people in here currently. That is a new record for my stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable turnout tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Starla, so I trade the 50Ks is what I started on with the props. I started with 3 micros. So on 150K, I think you're safe to trade 1 mini. Obviously, if you're on the wrong side of this move, though, with 1 mini, your account's gone. Real quick, like. So just keep that in mind. All right, here comes that little pullback. Let's see what happens at those previous swing highs. We're back underneath previous all-time high. CC, no, I'm really not that great. Like, I feel like I'm a very average trader, right? I think people just enjoy something a little bit different. So my stream is not what you see the other traders doing, where they're pushing their courses or their mentorships or pushing affiliate links. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, my trading's actually really boring. I might take 3 to 5 trades a day, you know, but I'm profitable. Yeah, Lance, I mean, the levels do pay. Always. Oh, thanks, Brian. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm never going to pump, I'm never going to push account balances or anything in your face or claim that I'm copy trading 20 accounts and making 60,000 a day, because that's just not the reality. And that's not the reality for most traders. It's just not. Most of us are trading 1 account at a time, and we're slow building our accounts, right? That's how we do it. Starla, yeah, I'll be interested if we get down to those previous swing highs or this R1 pivot, and it holds for the bounce back up into previous all-time highs. You know, these wicks down here. That's kind of what I'll be looking for as the long from there. Squanto, I would recommend starting out with 3 micros and scaling it out in and out of your position until you have enough of a buffer on your account. Wix. Yeah, I'm not making bank, guys. Like, I make enough to live comfortably. I'm not one of these 7-figure-a-year traders. Don't let the chat fool you, all you new people. DS, you don't have to worry about that. I don't know how to be anybody else, guys. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm not a good actor. My trading's really, really boring. Like, it's really boring. So like, we're getting to the size now where the trolls will start coming in and being like, so you ever going to take a trade? And it's like, well, this is what real trading looks like. A lot of sitting around and waiting for price to come to you, unfortunately. And you're going to miss moves. So if you're coming to see me sling 50 trades a night, you're in the wrong place. Post my PNL in Discord. Tell me to stop clicking. No, you guys are more than welcome to post your balances and stuff like that. I'm just not going to throw mine in your face. That's all there is to it. I mean, I'll post my trades in there from time to time with screenshots and everything, you know, just so you can see where I'm trading. But the people who have respect F trollers, it is what it is. It's going to happen, right? Unfortunately, because of the dynamic that's in the trading world and the trading space, they automatically, people tune into a stream and just think, oh, this is BS right off the rip, because of what else is out there currently and what's being pushed to their recommended feeds, you know? And it's sad. Like, it's really sad that that is the way it is. I ran into it when I started trading, you know? And then inevitably what happens is they either start talking down to their chat, they stop answering questions, stop engaging with their chat, or they just make you feel stupid with their answers, right? And that's really demoralizing as a beginning trader. It's extremely demoralizing and really just holds you back. So I'd rather just answer the questions, the easy questions over and over and over, to encourage those new beginning traders that it is going to be okay somewhere down the line. You will learn, and you can learn, and you don't need to spend thousands of dollars in order to do so. No, I had no names in mind, Mo. 0 names in mind. But that's just where we're at in the trading space, you know, as far as influencers are concerned. Or streams. You know, there's very few. Very few. Oh, honky stonk. A little bit lower. This previous swing high is where I'm looking. Right around here. This gold line that you see at 61. That's the area that we're going to be watching. For the bounce back up towards that 23.1 area. For those of you that don't know, I'm a support and resistance trader. These gray boxes are areas that I've determined as support and resistance. I'm not as confident with these levels above all-time highs, so just keep that in mind. I've just kind of plotted these. But the gold lines that you see and the gray line down here are the pivot points. This is central pivot. This is resistance 1, which is now going to probably act as support. This is resistance 2, and this gold line up here is resistance 3. Oh, nice, Larry. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I can't tell you how much how good it makes me feel that you guys enjoy tuning in every night, that you like hanging out with me. I mean, I enjoy myself on these streams. All right. ES has now come back down into those previous highs. So NQ might not get to where I want it to go. ES has kind of bounced that 63.15 area. I would like one more attempt at the sellers to push this down to this area and see what happens. DS, it was when I could... So when I had built my account balances up enough to support myself for 2 full years, full expenses. That's when I decided to go full time. The honky stonk, I swear. If it does the 23K chop again here. Wait, what happened? Oh, so it was when I stepped away from my desk when it happened last time? When we got some movement? Is that what it was? So it was me stepping away from my desk? Should I step away from my desk for a minute again and see what happens? Step away? All right, I'll step away. Let's see what happens. Wait, did it work? It did work. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that's ridiculous. That's absurd. That is absurd. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? So should I just turn my stream on from now on and just stand to the side? Just not be on camera at all? Is that what I should do? Now step away to the left for a long? Crazy. Crazy. That came down right into it too. Chopping now that I'm back. Oh man, ridiculous. I mean, this is where I would expect buyers to step in, right? It's tested this wick like we said and gave a bounce. If buyers are going to hold up, if this isn't going to be a full retrace, this is where it's going to go up. Smokey, too fun, too easy. I bet you banked on this, brother, didn't you? You probably banked on this move. I sat on the sidelines. Smokey, I stepped away from my PC for a minute and we were already up 100 points. It was ridiculous. Paid for your beach trip this week? Oh, nice. Nice, Smokey. This is ridiculous. I mean, you can see what I'm up. I'm up $115 on the night after sitting through this nonsense. Starly, you think it's squeezing now? Jean, no PS4 for you after today? I think this is where buyers will try to defend this move. ES is still holding above 63.13. If ES cracks below 63.13, we're back in the range. Not ideal. Again. So to those of you that have caught a part of this move, GG's on you. Feel free to post your profits in the chat. Let us all know how you did if you're super happy. That's amazing. Oh, nice, John. Smokey, you're definitely no scrub. You're definitely no scrub. 357 on that move, Tony. Nice. GG's. Up 925, Dr. Zay says. Nice. 646, Stilson's. Nice. 1120, Sean got on that. Brian Watts missed up, but took down for 280. Nice, Brian. Dang, everybody made money. Everybody but me made money. I feel left out. No, guys, I had a good RTH session today. I made a little over 4K today. I'm happy with what I made today. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it, but those kind of moves are are game changing, aren't they? They feel great. $500, coach. Nice. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if we get this bounce. Is it going to sell off just as quickly? Holy. What are we doing here? Yeah, Lance, cheers. Yeah, I had two good trades during the first hour and a half of the New York session this morning. I was short from just below 920 on the move down. My take profit was at 844. And I think I got trailed out of it in the high 50s. So I didn't get full target on that one, but then I was long from 925 two minis. I took one off at 970, so it was a 65 point move on that one, or no, a 45 point move on that one, and then I took the second contract off at 23,010. I mean, guys, how many Globex sessions do you have? 180 point move up to this kind of move down. Happy $194. Nice. Robert, it's okay. It's okay. We've all been there. All of us have been there. Yeah, it was last gig. It was a snooze fest. It was a snooze fest. We were all about to tune out. All of us. Yeah, Pieter. I mean, why not retrace the whole thing? I tell you what, guys. I'm gonna try a cheeky long here, just for fun. See if we can get the pump back up to 80. I'm not gonna risk a whole lot. Ooh, sellers are really trying to step in here. The worst that happens is I come out with a break-even night. You know, I'm not, or a little loss, a small loss. Oh, there's no box there, Smokey. This is a dumb trade. Yeah, it stopped out. So I'm down $50 on the night. You know better. Yeah, I do know better. I felt left out. It's okay though. I expected the retrace. I just didn't expect it this quickly. ES is back below 63.13, so we're back inside the range. I did expect buyers to try and defend this area, but it's looking like they're just gone. Yeah, honky stonk, I'm right there with you. Algos became Algos. If I was just going to throw away $200? Yeah. Yeah, it was a stupid trade. I mean, the idea... So the area of execution is right. I just didn't give it enough room. Like, you'll probably see this trade play out. I just didn't give it enough space. Too tight a stop. Right? I see. I'd be green on my trade right now if I was still in. Problem is over here on the DOM, we still have all this volume a little bit lower still too. So I didn't want to risk 20 points on that trade in the middle of nowhere. SR levels. Let's make this work. Yeah, I mean, my support level isn't back down till 23,020, 23K. But it was worth a shot for the quick little bounce off the pivot. Man, I'm only down $50. It's not a big deal. No, Carlos. So like that is not. So that trade. Don't pay attention to that trade. That trade was a throwaway. It was dumb. My normal entries are around the gray boxes that you see here on my charts. So I'm a support and resistance trader. My long entries I like to be from the top extreme with the stop at or below the bottom extreme. My short entries are at the bottom extreme with my stop just at or above the top extreme. So I'm generally risking 20 to 25 points per trade. What did I risk there, guys? You know, 6 points, 7 points, 8 points. I don't even know. So that was not a good trade at all. Wow, we got 313 people in here right now. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. I was not anticipating this much viewership tonight at all. I thought it was going to be a sleepy night. It was 8. Yeah, okay, so 8 points. And generally, I don't like to be executing at the pivots, right? The pivots I like to use as kind of points of interest if I'm already in a position. Now I can't just leave now. Yeah, that's kind of what happens on the streams, right? The more and more people tune in, you kind of get baited into staying on longer. I mean, I'll hang around for another 20 minutes or so. It seems like every time I'm sitting at my desk, though, the market doesn't move. And when I step away, it starts moving again. Yo, Jim, it was NVIDIA news. Day trader. Who's this joker you knew around these parts? Are you talking to me, day trader? No, Bailey, not gonna ban. Massey, I want to say Trump's talking right now to NATO, or already did. Supposed to come on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh, Darth, you're saying 50 points is where you have your stop? Yeah, I'm generally 20 to 25. Anything more than that, my trade's usually invalidated. Yeah, OG, I don't know. I don't know. This full almost retrace here is kind of scaring me that we might get that next leg down. We're hanging out under R1 pivot. ES is hanging out below 63.13 right now as well too. I mean, yeah, Darth, 50 points, 50 point stop. It should be enough if you know where to execute for sure. That should be plenty. Freeware, you're saying 23,080 now? Yeah, I tried that trade. I got stopped out because my stop was too tight. I don't know. ES would have to reclaim that 63.13 area. It kind of is trying to right now. Really, I'd like to see it back above 63.15. Wow, we are hanging right around 300 viewers this whole time. Unbelievable. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're just finding me for the first time, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support. Like I said before, I'm never going to sell you a course or a mentorship or anything. We're just trying to provide a space to hang out and have a good time. Trading can be lonely. What's up, the True Crusader? Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, Robert, that's the thing, guy. I mean, the higher that we go, the higher prices that get traded go on the NQ, the bigger the moves are going to be, the bigger the first legs are going to be. Oh, thanks, LabArp. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, keep coming back. The vibes are always high in here. What's up, Fletch? Eventually, they're going to have to introduce a new, like, what are they going to introduce? You know, nanos, you know, that are 1/10 the size of a micro when the NAS is trading up at 40K. Oh, Dave, you're still around? I didn't even know you were still around. Yeah, OG, it is a lonely space. I mean, you guys bring it every night. You guys in the chat are amazing. Amazing, amazing people. Like I said, I feel so lucky to have you guys, or to have met everybody. The True Crusader, I'm a support and resistance trader. I kind of just explained my strategy not too long ago, but I'll explain it again. I like to execute from these gray boxes that I've manually drawn on my charts that I determine are support and resistance. I like to execute my longs on holds above the boxes, so my entries are ideally at or around the top extremes. Shorts are ideally at or around the bottom extremes on signs of rejection. Targets are box to box, level to level, generally. So that's my strat, in a nutshell, in its simplest form. But I'm not one of these traders that you're going to see smashing buttons and getting into a lot of trades. I generally take 3 to 5 trades a day. Today, during regular trading hours, I took 2 trades. I made a little over 4K today. Yeah, Stealth Trader. I trade full time. Hey, thanks for the sub, Kevin. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm a full-time trader. Jared, I'm generally somewhere between 1 to 3 minis, depending upon my confidence in the position. Usually no more than that, though. Ryan Man. Thoughts on prop firms? So they're a valuable tool, right? Like, most of the traders that you see in the chat there all trade with props. I trade with props. I have a personal account as well. The True Crusader, 4 years. 4 years I've been trading. But the props have their space, right? Like, they put you under really tight rules and restrictions, so it's really difficult to do and hang on to an account. But they're a good, valuable learning tool while you're in the learning phase, right? Where you're not sinking $2,000 to $4,000 into an account while you're learning that you're inevitably going to blow. Starting at like 2 to 5, Starla. I know AMP Futures has low margin requirements or starting balances. I know Tradeovate does as well. I use EdgeClear. I can't remember what their margin requirements are for micro contracts. It changes all the time. I feel like I get an email every day that margin requirements have adjusted. But you'll just have to do a little bit of research and find out which one is good for you. The two main ones are AMP Futures and EdgeClear in the futures market. But there are lots of them out there, right? I think Thinkorswim allows you to trade futures. I think Schwab allows you to trade futures. You know, they're just going to be probably a little bit higher commissions and fees. I'm not sure if Interactive Brokers allows you to trade futures or not. I think they do as well. Most of them do. Yeah, there's Ninja Trader too. But I use EdgeClear. I like EdgeClear a lot. Tommy's like, we are literally going right back to where we started. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, guys, like news. I know we've had this discussion before, but like news affects the market on an impulse level, right? Like really quick, impulsively. But overall, usually price retraces those impulse moves. Usually. Stealth Trader. What is my strategy? I'm a support and resistance trader. So I like to execute from the gray boxes that you see on my screen. LabArp. So typically, Okay, this is the 1 minute chart that I'm on right now. I like to execute on the 5 minute, but I use a top-down approach to draw my levels starting on the 4 hour. So I go from the 4 hour to the 1 hour to the 30 minute down to the 15 minute. And then I usually just fine tune each, my levels as I go down those time frames. And then I execute usually on the 5 minute. Yeah, cheers. Hockey stock. Are you really making thousands already on futures in a week? Or are you trolling? No, Stealth. Those are manually drawn. So I draw those on. You can kind of see I've drawn them on forever. Right? And as price goes higher, I'll draw more levels up above as well. But all I do is take the rectangle function, like so, draw a box, and then extend it left and right, move it to the background, remove the middle line, and change the color on it. And then you can move these around as much as you want, you know. Oh, Steve, yeah, you made 12K your first day trading futures. Worst thing that could have ever happened. Yeah, we've been there. That first big trade you hit on futures is it's the worst thing that could happen for sure. You feel invincible, right? You're thinking, oh, this is easy. The very next 3 days will inevitably be max loss days. Akeem, I did 80K on a demo account in 2 weeks. I thought I could take on the world. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Dilsons, it's coming. Trust me. Just extremely busy right now. I'm trying to do a lot, guys. Like with the growth in the YouTube channel, there's a lot of things that are changing. And there's just a lot to do. But I'm trying to get some long form content out for you. I promise. It's just my time is crazy right now. Like my days are crazy right now. Dr. Zay, 1050 tonight. That's a great Globex session. Are you kidding me? That's a great. Look, I'm down $50 tonight, guys. So those of you that have made money tonight, amazing. Enjoy it. There's no reason to risk it. The move has already happened in both directions. Right? Like, if you're green and you were able to catch a part of either one of these moves, it's nice. You got CPI in the morning. I don't expect much more out of the market tonight. You know, London might have a little bit of a move, but I have a feeling we're just going to do a lot of range-bound trading until CPI tomorrow morning. Hey, Fixman. Enjoy your evening. All right, let me take a look at it here. Let me take a look at it here, Honky Stonk. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, very nice. $2,025. Nice. Nice. You weren't lying. GG's. GG's in the chat for Honky Stonk. That's amazing. First week of trading futures. I told you you'd love it. And your day P&L is 4,000? Oh, yeah, you're chilling. Absolutely chilling. Oh, nice, Zach. GG's in the chat for Zach, too. Man, you guys are killing it. This chat has some good traders in it. I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting here down $50. You guys are making thousands. Yeah, Max, exactly, man. Like, amazing. Amazing. I'm so proud of this community, man. I can't tell you how long it's been since we've been able to assemble beginning traders, advanced traders, people that are profitable. A room like this is very, very rare. Very, very rare. And I can't thank you enough for tuning in each night and being a part of this ride. It's been amazing. I'm blown away. Blown away. You guys are the rock stars here. I can't believe it. I can't believe. Wow, we are at 2,172 subscribers too. Unbelievable. What a night. What a night. Hey, Sean, enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, cheers, doctor. I'm glad I have that calming effect on you guys, right? Like, good trading looks boring. It does. Despite what you see on the internet, good trading looks extremely boring. So why not have a place that you can hang out that's going to keep you in that right headspace, and we can all learn together and grow together, you know? It's been... I can't thank you all enough for the love and support. I'm still completely overwhelmed and in shock about what's happening. I don't know that that'll ever go away. Unreal. Love, no, I don't have an Instagram. We are strictly... Guys, that's what's even more amazing is I don't have any other socials. The only thing that I have is the YouTube channel. I have no other socials. So that's what the craziest part about all this is. It's just the YouTube channel that's growing like this. It's crazy. A month ago we were at 600 subscribers. Oh yeah, and Discord. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm on Discord. You're right. Zach, I live stream every Globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard currently. Sunday through Thursday. For me. Depending upon where you are in the world, that could be Monday through Friday, but but yeah. But yeah, feel free to come and hang out. We always have a good time in the chat. Hey, Stefan. Cheers. Enjoy your evening. GG's to all you guys who made money. It's almost... We're going on 11 o'clock my time here. I'm probably going to end the stream here soon. I'm expecting a lot of kind of range-bound sideways action. Slowly grinding back down in here to this 23,000, 23,020 level. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I can't thank you all enough for the love and support, the kind words. You guys deserve all the credit here. You guys are the ones who make this stream as good as it is. I just happen to provide the space to do it. So thank you for tuning in. I am going to sign off for the night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow evening for another Globex session at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you guys could, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could for the YouTube algo. If you haven't joined the Level Up Discord, it is a free trading community that we provide. Lots of good traders in there. Good space to hang out and talk trading all day if you want to. Feel free to join that as well. We aren't selling any mentorships or courses. Just a nice place to hang out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I can't thank you all enough. The support's been unreal. I'm completely overwhelmed. I hope you guys have made money tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe. Stay patient. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Peace.